What fascinates us about the Mandela effect? If you're unfamiliar with the Mandela effect, allow me to explain. In the 1980s, during Mandela's 27 years in prison, a significantly large group of people from all over the world remember hearing that Mandela had died in prison. But we know that he didn't. Mandela died in 2013. The term Mandela effect wasn't coined until 2010 by a blogger named Fiona Broom. It refers to the effect of any large group of people experiencing the same false memory about an event. There are numerous examples of the Mandela effect. Chances are you've also experienced it at some point in your life. A famous example is the Berenstain Bears, a series of books depicting the adventures of a family of bears named Berenstain. However, many people remember them vividly as being the Berenstain Bears, with an E in Stein, as opposed to an A in Stain, as it is correctly spelled. The book has never been misprinted as Berenstain. The author says it's always been called Berenstain and not Berenstain. So what is going on? Why do so many people misremember the same thing? There is a popular hypothesis put forward to explain the Mandela effect, namely parallel universes. The hypothesis goes that there are an infinite amount of parallel universes, and that they occasionally interact with each other, allowing people to cross over without noticing. That you were born in Universe A, but at some point in your life the universe has shifted position and you ended up in Universe B. This supposedly only happens to certain parallel dimensions, which explains why so many people misremember the same thing, because they all come from the same parallel universe. So in Universe A, Mandela did in fact die in prison, but years later, a cross-dimensional event moved you from Universe A along with the numerous other people in the Universe B. Universe B, however, is almost identical to Universe A, except for very minute differences, such as Mandela surviving prison and living to 2013, and the Berenstain Bears being named Berenstain in the new universe. If you take a look at the Ford logo, we all recognize it, but have you ever noticed this small, squiggly line in the F before? It looks rather odd as a flourish. Has it always been there? I don't remember it being there. I clearly remember the Ford logo without the flourish. It has, however, been like that since 1912. But how did I never notice? Is this evidence of a parallel universe? Did I originally come from a different universe, but I just haven't noticed the small differences? There are other theories as well, such as time travelers changing things in the past, CERN's Large Hadron Collider causing quantum ripples that has this effect on reality. No, it is simpler than that. There is something called the misinformation effect. A good example is what I said about the Ford logo. If I tell you that it looks different to what it did, you have a natural tendency to believe me if you've never actually examined the Ford logo closely before. Then there's cognitive dissonance, which describes the difficulty of accepting evidence that contradicts deeply held belief. Essentially, we're more likely to trust our memories than accepting that we're wrong, such as with the Berenstain Bears. Steen is a much more common ending to a name than Stain, so the brain changes the information to fit with a grander pattern. It's easy to misremember things, because the brain is constantly trying to make sense of things around us. Confirmation bias also plays a part. We tend to seek out evidence that confirms our beliefs and disregard information that contradicts our beliefs. People are very adamant to believe in their own memories. We all do it occasionally. We have a fight with our significant other, and the term "I know what I said" or "I know what I did" is so often thrown around as if it's evidence. But a lot of the time, we're wrong. We are so adamant to believe our own memories that we can't accept that we did something wrong. Ultimately, most of us realize we were wrong after a while, because with people we love, we compromise and we think things through, but not always. But like I said in a previous video, be more skeptical and question your own beliefs. This has been Alexander with some thoughts on the Mandela effect. Cheerio! Oh hi! If you liked this video, perhaps you'll enjoy my previous video as well. And if you enjoy my content, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Cheerio!